Welcome to I Cook, You Measure. I'm your host, Jen Mueller. Our guest measurer today is equally as comfortable in a kitchen as he is a vineyard and a football field. Multifaceted, multi-talented, and Super Bowl champ twice, Damon Huard.
Thanks for having me, Jen. Yeah, I held the clipboard pretty good for those Super Bowls, and I was okay on a football field 100 years ago, but yeah, a little bit of wine, a little bit of cooking, gonna be a lot of fun today.
We are gonna have a snack attack today. It is a first on I Cook, You Measure because we actually have 3 different things going at once because we wanted to pair it with the wine. This is not just any wine, this is your wine.
Yeah, kind of fun, passing time. Hard to believe we've been at it for a decade already. 21 marks our 10th vintage, starting with 2012. So yeah, here we are, gonna have some fun. We got a little Chardonnay too to taste with our snacks, and yeah, gonna be awesome.
We're gonna do Chardonnay. We are also gonna do a cab because our list of snacks today includes roasted grape crostini, an antipasti dip, and some steak bites in garlic butter. So we're gonna have lots of different tastes, and we're gonna see how this wine pairs. If you would open, let's start with some Chardonnay here.
Okay, absolutely.
And I gotta be honest with you, for all the folks that I've had on this show, this is the most intimidating part for them.
Oh,
what are they missing? What are we missing in opening wine?
Yeah, honestly, I'm trying to be fancy here and like keep some of the thing, but honest to God, most people are sick and tired of the capsule as it is, and there's a lot of wineries like moving away from it. It's good for the environment as well. But yeah, and we might before long, but yeah, just taking off this silly capsule thing, it can get kind of messy. You see, I'm not even real good at it, but there you go. But I've left the pretty tin there, so you can see that. Just kind of cut it around with that. And then I'm literally just gonna go to the corkscrew and just kind of stick it right in the middle there, not too hard. Twirl around a few times, not too many. And then I'm gonna take this little guy right there and kind of begin the process of the cork coming out. And then I'm gonna finish it right there. And we'll get the little, there it is. Smell it, make sure it's not corked, smells pretty good, and we're off and running.
That is more flair than I usually use, and I love it. I'm gonna let you pour a little bit.
For sure, yeah, absolutely. Pour a little wine in there. And yeah, our Chardonnay, we kind of make it more of an old world style, kind of more like white Burgundy. So if you like the big, rich, real sweet, oaky Chardonnays, probably not your style. We try to go for a little more acidity and crispness. We get that from this really cool vineyard we source some of this fruit from, Celilo. So yeah, it's definitely a little bit different than a lot of Chardonnays out there. But I also get from people, Jen, like, I don't even like Chardonnay, and I kind of like this one.
Okay, well, let's give it a sip, and then we're gonna start cooking.
Absolutely. And I like to drink my Chardonnay not too cold. I mean, if you really cool off your white wines, you can't really taste it all. But with this wine, we're not drinking it at room temperature, but about 55 degrees. And you can taste it more if it's a little bit warmer, if that makes sense.
No, that's perfect.
Yeah.
And it is gonna pair with our grape crostini. Here's how easy this is. So I've got about a pound of grapes here. There is about 2 tablespoons of honey. There's about 2 tablespoons of olive oil. I'm gonna toss this together. There's salt and pepper. We're gonna put it in the oven for 20 minutes. Oops, runaway grape. That's gonna go in here, and it's gonna pair with our Chardonnay. But while that is cooking, you are gonna get to work over here.
Get to work over here,
So, our antipasti dip has all of the ingredients that you would find on an antipasta plate, but we are gonna put it together and bake it. So, let's start from the beginning with this.
I've never done this. So we're just gonna start throwing these ingredients in the bowl.
Have you ever opened cream cheese like that?
Yeah, cream cheese actually goes in my 4-cheese pasta recipe at home. It's kind of a secret one, and not many people think of that, but yeah, I definitely do some cream cheese. Can I,
You can open them, right? I was gonna say, I just opened the middle of the packet myself.
There we go, we got it. It's gonna be a little messy, but good stuff. Certainly good on a bagel.
Very good on the bagel. In fact, I think that's how I decided that I really liked bagels, is because it's a vehicle for cream cheese.
There you go. Oh yeah. Okay.
You mentioned snacks were a big thing in the Huard household.
Oh yeah.
What was your favorite snack?
Well, my favorite snack was probably chips and salsa. I'm not gonna lie to you. So yeah, grew up a lot of chips. Half of this container. Okay, cool beans. Yeah, so lots of chips, lots of salsa, some great Mexican restaurants down in Puyallup growing up with, and yeah, for sure. But Cheez-Its always found their way too, and Oreo cookies and all the good junk
over
food.
Goldfish?
Yeah, Cheez-Its over Goldfish in the Huard house.
Let's do, the rest of that package would be 4 ounces, so dump that in there.
Okay.
Then we're gonna add some seasonings, and I need you to chop some garlic.
4 ounces. There we go.
Perfect.
All right.
Now, if you would do,
Yep.
we've got some Italian seasoning and red pepper flakes.
Yep.
And if you want to measure that out, I would do like 1.5 teaspoons.
1.5 of these
that.
guys. Yeah, spice it up.
Just,
a little
I
bit.
like spice. If you don't like
dude,
spice,
I
you can
love
take it down a
spice.
notch. But
No, absolutely. 1.5 of this guy
Yep,
too.
1.5 of
What
that.
do we got here? Some Italian
Just
seasoning.
Italian
or something?
seasoning.
Okay.
Yep.
Love it. Very
then we're gonna
good.
turn on the mixer.
Okay. Beautiful.
While that is happening, if you would do 2 garlic cloves and mince that up.
Okay. Yep. I'm not great with this, but I'll do my best.
You know,
It's
I think it's all going to be baked together.
Yep. It's my fat fingers and thumbs on helmets and shoulder pads and all that good stuff. But
I'm not going to
we'll
lie
get
though,
there.
I'm less concerned about you than I am current athletes. I mean, no offense.
No,
When something
you're
happens
right.
to your finger,
My-
I'm a little less
my
concerned.
days
you know?
are long gone. Okay.
I mean, look at you. You said you
Professional.
don't do.
Ooh,
Look at
yeah,
that.
let's go.
That looks pretty good.
All right.
Okay, so we've got artichoke hearts here. So we're gonna do, if you would just give those a little bit of a chop, I drained it pretty well.
Okay.
So we're gonna do artichoke hearts and then roasted red peppers.
How many?
All of that entire jar.
That whole thing.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Wow.
And then I'm gonna have you dump that in,
Awesome.
and we'll fold that in together.
Okay. Great.
Okay. And actually, why don't I do this and
Okay.
you keep chopping?
What am I gonna chop up? Oh yeah.
I need this whole thing, and I drained most of it.
Gotcha.
So this is a roasted red pepper.
Yum.
And if you would again do that bite-sized
Yep.
kind of pieces,
Sure.
we're gonna put half of that in here.
Okay.
The other half goes on top. So that's why that bowl is right over there. We can just kind of,
Okay. On top when you cook it in the oven, you're saying?
Yes.
Oh, yum.
yes. What was the Mama Huard dish that you had to recreate when you were on your own?
It's fun. I'll go there in a minute, but I got to tell you, the one dish that we had, at least, I don't know, once every couple weeks growing up as kids, and we made my mom, when we were all back together for Christmas a few years ago, remake it. Believe it or not, was tater tot casserole. Oh my gosh, old school, right? Like it had, ground beef, onions, tater tots,
Cream of mushroom soup,
cream of
probably.
mushroom soup, well done, which is also good, and a great egg breakfast casserole we do.
Oh.
Yeah, that's another one. That's from my mother-in-law. But yeah, my mom, she was a good cook for sure. But 3 boys, it was tough sledding.
It's utilitarian, right?
It
Like,
really was. Yeah, tater tot casserole. What else was she awesome at? I mean, she was great at everything, but spaghetti. I mean, it's just like the old school traditional dishes I think in the 80s people ate.
So let's
Ooh,
do some olives.
Oh, of course.
We're gonna do half the olives in here, the other half we're gonna go on top, just
Love
like
it.
that.
Love it.
See, I picture this being like a good game day. Boy, those knife
totally.
skills are something, Damon.
They're not good.
They
I know.
are. They're.
No, they're not good. Not good at all.
Okay,
Good?
I think that's gonna be
You're
good.
like, get out of here. Okay.
I'm a little
get half
concerned
that
about
guy.
what's gonna happen next.
And then we go in here, right?
Because I might have to step in here.
Yeah, you're watching me with that knife. I do like to cook, but I'm not great with a knife. I've even taken a few cooking classes. And
What does
different
that
things.
mean for what you cook? What do you cook that does not require a knife?
You know what I use? I use the little chopper thing. The little, I throw my onions in there, garlic in there, and I got a little one. So that's kind of,
I believe we learned about this on a previous episode of I Cook, You
Okay,
Measure, and
yeah.
I still prefer knives.
Yeah, no, it's kind of
I
part of the
get it.
process, and we're enjoying our time here, preparing our.
Right.
We'll appreciate it a lot more.
As long as you
Yeah.
don't cut yourself. I need you to have
good.
those.
Have the tomatoes.
Have the tomatoes.
Okay. All of them?
I would like all of them.
Okay.
It depends on how you feel about tomatoes.
No, I'm a tomato fan.
And then we're gonna put half of those in here and half of those are gonna go on top.
You got it. Oh, we still got some olives on the knife.
Yeah, that's okay. It's all going in the same place at this point.
All right. Might be here all day having these tomatoes, but
no. If you want to sprinkle that
sprinkle
or
this
like
on top.
spread that, and then
Oh, yeah.
we're going to thinly slice, chop. Maybe I'll be doing that with some salami that goes on top of this, and it's about ready to go into the
ooh,
oven.
this looks heavenly.
Top it with a little more cheese, because why
Okay,
wouldn't we?
so you want the salami chopped up?
Yeah, or
got the
like I
garlic.
would thinly slice, and then I would, because
Okay.
we kind of want it bite size, right?
Bone
on the
bite
top.
size, kind of maybe one down the middle, or kind of in quarters? What do you
Oh,
think?
quarters would be good.
Quarters, all right, there we
I
go.
don't know, let's see how this goes.
Oh, we got it, come
See
on.
how this goes.
Okay, maybe
Okay,
like one more
yep.
this way.
Yep.
All right.
Now we're cooking.
We're living the
now
dream.
we're cooking.
Oh yeah, I'm just paying more attention now, it's always the attention to the details. There we
I'm
go.
paying attention to what my face looks like right now too. As
Okay,
I'm like,
we're gonna sprinkle them on?
sprinkle it on the top,
Oh, yeah.
and top it with as much cheese as you would like.
Okay. The cheddar makes it better, although we got parm there,
A
right?
little parm, right?
Okay, yeah.
Keep the flavors very authentic.
Yes, absolutely.
And for as much as I thought this was going to go great with the
good.
red wine, and it does,
Oh, I think it'll work with the
do
white
think
wine,
the
too.
Chardonnay,
I agree.
because there's so many like heavy flavors in
Totally.
this, I think that's going to cut through pretty
Okay,
nicely.
much cheese as I want, huh?
As much cheese as you
Okay.
want. Look at all the flair. Look at that. Don't hand him a knife, but do hand him some cheese to top something with.
All right, there we go. Booyah!
I tell you what, this is gonna go in the oven. Our roasted grapes are gonna come out, so we're gonna be right back.
Dining in? I'm hand cut for the occasion.
Almost ready.
These moments are rare, so enjoy them. When you can. Sincerely, Hand Cut Steak. Sincerely, Safeway.
Welcome back to the show. Our roasted grapes are done.
Yum.
I know, I bet you never really thought about
No,
roasted grapes before, have
ferment
you?
grapes, but I haven't
I know.
really roasted them.
You actually do more impressive things with grapes than I am doing
those
right
look
now.
pretty doggone good.
I'm just gonna put them on crostini.
Yeah, let's go.
So I think that's what I will take care of
Yeah.
next. I'm gonna grab
Okay.
this in here. Then we've got steak bites. Our antipasti dip is already,
Snack attack.
and our snack attack is coming together quite nicely. Now, if you would sprinkle just a little bit of the walnuts,
Yeah.
and do you know how to strip thyme off
No, I
the
do
stem?
not. I know how to pass time. I don't know about stripping time. Oh, shoot.
When you've got thyme, you're gonna lightly hold this, and then you are gonna lightly pull these leaves.
That. Oh, from the bottom.
Yeah, because
Right
see,
there.
then you're
Yep.
pulling against.
Right there, yeah. Nice.
And now you can smell the freshness of the thyme.
Oh, yeah.
Now this is gonna be the real challenge, folks, because this is hot, and we're supposed to be tasting this with our wine.
Okay.
And I can only imagine what kind of mess this is gonna make. Maybe I'll just let this sit here for a second.
Nah, screw it. Let's eat it. Let's make a mess.
Really?
That's good for TV, right?
You know, I never really liked eating
I'm not
on
gonna sit
TV.
and look at food anyway. You think you
You
put
do
food in
realize
front of a
that
bunch
this
of hungry people?
You,
And
you do realize
there we go. They're gonna be hot, right?
they're gonna be really hot.
Oh, those go blow right hit your mouth.
And I told you that was hot.
Oh my God, that's so heavenly. Well done. Wow. Wow.
I think.
Okay, with the I like call it with the shard. Yeah.
Did I do that right?
Oh yeah. All day long. This might have to be a
easy
past
is
app
that?
at the passing time
Oh.
release party. This is killer. Wow. Well
Now I
done.
know I've made it. Now I know I've made it. We're heating up a pan because we're just gonna do steak bites.
Okay.
You could totally do a steak,
Oh yeah.
but we're gonna do steak bites.
Take bites. That's a fillet.
That is filet that I have cubed to 1-inch cubes. We're just gonna do it really fast here. Now, how much, we're just gonna put this in here.
Yeah.
I'm gonna scooch this off to the side. I'm gonna put you back to work with a knife.
Uh-oh. Chopping some garlic.
Yes. I need at least 4 garlic cloves.
Now tell me why you wouldn't, I'm just curious, maybe cook the garlic first to soften it or whatnot, right?
So we're gonna actually do that after. So
we
here's
are?
what we're gonna do.
Okay.
We are going to put the steak in here. I'm gonna let this sit
Yep.
for just a second.
Okay.
Then I'm gonna pull it, and we're gonna make a garlic butter that goes on top of it.
Ooh, dangerous.
Because you're right, you could do it the other way around, but this way, when I put the steak back in,
Yep.
it will just finish cooking
Gotcha.
in the butter.
Makes sense.
I tell you what, we are gonna get next is into these steak bites
Yum.
when we come back.
Hey there, it's me. Food. Whenever you need me, I'm ready for you. Especially when you're busy. And you're always busy. But no matter what, we find time for this. So go ahead and enjoy the moment. Because there's plenty to go around. Keep it easy, my friends. Sincerely, food. Sincerely, Safeway.
And it really
Yeah,
is.
we're opening
Okay.
more wine on the show. We're about to have some steak bites over
go.
here. What do we got?
So-
First of all, you signed that bottle for me, which is awesome. And now that is my collector's item.
Whatever. Glory days, old news. Probably brings the value of the wine down, to be honest with you. But anyway, this here is our 2021 Horse Heaven Hills Cab. It's 88% Cab, 8% Merlot, 4% Cab Franc. The Cabernet comes from the Discovery and Wallula, the Benches vineyards. And then the Merlot and Cab Franc come from the Shampoo vineyard. So this is the wine we've been doing from day one. It is our flagship. And I guess if I don't toot my own horn, nobody will. This is our first ever 100-point wine at Passing Time. The International Wine Report gave it 100 points, Jeremy Young, and then also 98 to 100 with the barrel sample score from Jeb Dunnick, who's probably one of the more famous critics in the country. It's just a really cool vintage 2021. Not a lot of it, but special wine. I'm dorking out, sorry.
So what you're saying is I will get a chance to drink my first 100-point wine ever.
Yeah.
And the first on the show.
Yeah, well, thank you, Jane.
Pour it up.
I will. Now, you know, this is a young wine, and so I would say, like, okay, if we're gonna have this for dinner tonight, here's my little secret. So what I would do in the morning, you're serving this for dinner tonight. I'm gonna pop the cork about 8, 9 in the morning, whatever. I'm gonna pour a ½ ounce out, not like that. And then I'm gonna put the cork back in the bottle. So all I'm doing is just getting a little more air in there for the rest of the day. Then about an hour before dinner, I am gonna decant it. So, you know, the other thing in the morning is you gotta have this with your Wheaties. Just a little taste to get started, you know, why not, you know? So anyway.
I have never heard that.
But yeah, so this is gonna be really good with that steak. I think you're gonna like that. You want a little bit more?
Yeah,
Why not? Go deeper, go home.
You know me, this is, yeah, I don't turn that down.
Yeah.
Our steak bites, by the way,
Oh, those are looking.
those
pretty
look good. I'm gonna let them sit there. They are gonna be the reward
After our Antipasti
for
Dip.
your, no,
Oh,
for your version of Virtual Master Chef.
oh.
So here's what we do. I have 5 ingredients that I have written down. You just tell me what you would make with these 5 ingredients. Put them
geez.
all on
Pressure's
one
on.
plate, right?
Okay.
Okay, you
All right.
ready?
Yep.
Chicken,
Okay.
spinach, white beans, feta cheese, and bread.
Oh my God. Chicken, spinach, feta cheese, and bread.
White beans.
White beans. Ooh, the white beans. Okay, so, oh boy. The white beans, I might have to kind of like mash up a little bit, and I'm mixing the spinach with it. And then the white bread, I'm definitely gonna toast it. Hopefully you give me a little bit of olive oil to put in there. The chicken, I'm probably gonna cook in the pan again with some olive oil. And I'm just gonna make like a grilled or chicken sandwich with a spread of spinach and bean,
White
kind of
bean,
white bean kind of
yeah.
topping it. And then the cheese as well. So, you know, hopefully those flavors come together with a really cool kind of snack attack, chop it up sandwich.
I love love it.
There you go.
I was thinking crostini. You could do crostini with it.
Okay. Yep.
Or you could do Hasselback, not Hasselbeck, Hasselback styled chicken.
Potatoes. Isn't that a potato?
You can do it with chicken too. So where you don't cut it all the way through,
Oh, yeah,
but you
yeah,
have like
yeah.
an accordion.
Yeah,
So you could stuff it with the spinach, the feta,
Yeah, that probably would have been a better
and
one.
then no, it's not better. It's just, I was just curious.
Yeah, I don't know. Now,
Let's
how do you
do
like
this.
your filet? Kind of medium?
I usually go medium rare, so
medium
I'm
rare.
real
Yep.
curious as to how these turned out.
These
And
look
then
heavenly.
we're gonna put this,
Wow.
this. Tell you what, let's see if I can get some of that Damon flair if we put some basil on the top,
Ooh, look at that.
right? I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna put, that way I've got like one bite on my plate.
Oh, look at that. Danger.
That's danger on the roof of my mouth. Would you like for me to put one on your
Yeah,
plate?
why not?
Okay. This is, I don't know if you could get a larger bite than this. Good
Ooh,
luck.
that's plenty. Oh my goodness gracious.
Okay.
Look at that.
Okay, so here we go. I'm still
we
gonna
starting?
have the steak bite first. Here,
Well, I need
you
a
do
fork.
that.
Thank you, thank you. Yeah, steak bite first, right? Start simple.
Yeah.
That looks great. Okay.
This is,
Garlic butter.
okay.
That is candy. Now have a taste of that Cabernet with it. Wow, that doesn't suck.
I think that's a wish you were here, folks. I think that's the moment that we were. That is.
Pretty killer.
I mean, I'm not gonna lie. I like a steak,
Yeah.
like a full steak,
Yeah.
but for like a 5-minute appetizer,
Oh yeah.
that
That's
I will
great.
do again.
Get your protein and just
That's like,
lots-
right. That I was actually not thinking that it was an important way to get my protein. I was just thinking that's a flavor bomb in my mouth with
It
that
is.
wine that
Yeah,
I
that's
really
true too.
enjoy.
No, for sure. And the garlic butter. I mean, what is that like the
It's
greatest?
such an easy punch of
Yeah,
flavor, right?
It's the best.
Yeah. Okay.
I don't do that very often on steak, so I really like that
Oh.
twist.
Okay. Well, here's the next twist. Let's see if we can do this without burning our mouths off.
Yeah, we're gonna make a mess here for sure, but go deep or go home.
I know. Is that a quarterback saying? Here, let me help you with that. Uh-oh. Let me
That's
help
like-
you with this.
There's so many flavors going on there. I feel like Guy, how do you say his last name?
Guy Fieri.
Guy Fieri. There's so many flavors going on right there. You know, it's like the best pizza I've ever had from Brooklyn almost. Like got the cheese and the salami and you know the olives and the peppers and even the artichokes. Man, it's so much. Oh, it just feels so good when it hits your mouth.
I should just let you be the spokesperson for the show.
No, God, that's good. I got to go back in somehow. I
I think you
mean,
totally should.
wow.
I'm gonna let you keep eating. I'm gonna take one more sip.
Yeah, one more bite. Dude, are you kidding me?
Yeah, that's our snack attack. We did a good job with this today. You did a heck of a job on that wine.
Well,
It's really fun.
this is really good. This is going in the Huard family cookbook. All three of these.
Yum. We've got a 5-star day over here. This wine is awesome. Really appreciate you coming
Thank
to
you,
cook
Jen.
with us. Appreciate you watching. And as you know, for every episode of I Cook You Measure, a donation is being made to a nonprofit working to end food insecurity in our community. Because for as much fun as it is to do this with friends, we know that it is not possible for everybody in the community. And that is how we are making a difference. Thanks again to Damon. Thanks to you. We will see you next time.
Thank you.
Should probably cheers, don't you think?
Cheers! Oh God, I'm trying to remember, like, what was it? Omaha! Blue 88, Omaha! Said Hood! There you go.